Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, did nobody come to see you old? It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloading. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coding. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till we count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beat. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm true geek. Walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Bizkit.
State gang, the mob, we in too deep. MoneyBoy Trey, Looney Tune melodies. Let's go! I can take a bitch if I want. Take her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want her. Take her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. Bad little nigga, I was trapping out the Carter. Single parent home, being a winner, I'm a father. Money go get it, I ain't never been a quitter. Had to be the breadwinner for my sons and my daughter. Nigga real fat, blue eyes, 20 pointer. I can take a bitch if I want it. Take it down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like Army. Bulletproof vest, cause nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from me. State to state, we gon' wait, we're running. Wholesale, get both by the 100. No concern, no deal, no front. Camera on it, baby, and stun. Bitch, stop capping, ain't talking about nothing. Jacking out the tub on the time, hit your bust it. Love with the pussy, but you never gotta touch it. Came down the middle, but you had to make a bust it. How you getting money for the flat in your budget? All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Sir, you know you need to cut this shit. All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Throwing temper, start crying and puff. You a bitch. Need a dick, so a bitch cannot suck. You a bitch. You need to be saying you disgusting. You a bitch. Bitch, you a lame, you a dust. You a bitch. Why you stay sweaty? You must. You a bitch. You ain't from the streets, you a pussy. Oh, need a dick ass nigga. I can take a bitch if I want it. Take her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want it. Pick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit got gun like the Army. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, you ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from me. I die about mine, never take nothing from me.
Hey, no, that's not cool though. That's not cool. Just wanna take me a ride, man. Clear my motherfucking head, cause I can't believe a motherfucker I really cared about, I really loved you at one point, G. Like low key. Like, come on now. Like low key, G. You think it was cool for your friend to get up there and expose everything you told him about me? That wasn't cool. You know that wasn't cool for real. That wasn't what's up. That wasn't what's up. That shit triggered the fuck out of me because that was wacky. You know it was wacky. Fuck my key at. You know that shit was wacky. Let me take me a drive, G. This shit getting out of hand, G. This shit getting out of hand to fight somebody else fight. Especially about people we talked about their commentary and their style of how they do people. You laying me out. You feed me to the wolves for what? You feed me to the wolves for what? What you feeding me to the wolves for, Shiv? For what? For what?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me right quick. Somebody say something in the chat right quick. Hey, I see Dolton. Pettigoat loves Dolton. There's 19 people over yonder and 10 people, well, not 10, 7 people over here on MoneyBoy Trey. Good morning, though. I don't know exactly everything that happened at the meeting, but I do know I'm starting to get interested in this Cassandra Hobson Jordan lady, the lady that's running on the independent ticket. She out here talking a lot of shit. She's a tall Tiffany Henyard. That can speak. She's a jack of all trades. She's a preacher. She do nails. She babysit. She got a bakery, and she do politics. She's just a whole bunch of shit wrapped in one. When we get through with this and stuff, I'm gonna go to. I've been looking on Facebook, and she only has one Facebook page, and everything on them motherfuckers locked down. I did send a friend request, and I did send a DM asking was she interested in interviewing about her candidacy, because I don't know shit about her. I honestly have not been keeping up with her until recently, when I've been seeing people saying that she going off on them. So I'm interested and seeing what she's talking about, what she's running on, how she plans on fixing Dolton, and what makes her think she's a better candidate than Jason and or than anybody. What makes her think she's the best qualified candidate? Because the one clip I heard the other day, she was saying that she asked to me, the question was dumb, because everybody knows that there's a difference between the mayor and a difference between the trustees. They're two different job titles. And she said, what can you do as mayor that you couldn't do in 8 years as trustee? Ma'am, did you see what the fuck Tiffany did as mayor that she couldn't do as 8 years as a trustee? She didn't have any power as a trustee for 8 years. But as soon as she got into power, she was able to stop a lot of shit. She was able to build shit. We still got the Justice Ice Rink, ma'am. She couldn't have done that as a trustee, but somehow as the mayor, she got it done. So I do feel like that was a dumbass question to ask. What can he do as the mayor that he couldn't do 8 years as a trustee? And where the fuck were you at the past 8 years? Hey, at least he got trustee experience. He has some experience in politics. What you gonna do just running off as mayor that you couldn't have done learning as a trustee? But yeah, we're gonna listen to an 8-minute clip somebody posted in Dolton Politics when we get through with the Dolton stuff first, and we'll see where that takes us. All right, this was announced Thursday or something like that, but for some reason this morning they wanted to update us after the board meeting and let us know it happened again. Well, actually, what they told us is it's about to go to the grand jury, meaning they're about to vote and decide whether they're going to bring charges on anybody or not. I'll just be the first one to say none of the trustees, including Stan Brown, ugly ass, ain't worried about them being fucked up in no type of investigation. They're not worried about it at all. And anybody associated to Tiffany pretty much is. Or that used to be associated with her, like on the board of her fake ass charity, things of that nature. Them people like that are worried. Not people that ran on her ticket and then as soon as she got voted in, realized she was on some bullshit and initiated a recall. That's another thing I don't understand that lady said. She said, y'all was on her ticket and on her ticket. Yes, they were. And guess what? As Tiffany says, 2 weeks in, she started getting pushback from the board. So they clearly saw that she wasn't who they ran with. It ain't taking number 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks for them to see she was on that bullshit, and they immediately started fighting. First thing they tried to do was get their lawyer to recall her. She did get recalled, but on a legal technicality. So you can't say that they've been with her the whole time. They was with her running. They sat down as trustee with her, but as trustee, you don't have the same power. Okay, I'm done.
New drama in Dolton. We've learned federal agents have issued subpoenas targeting the Village Hall. This comes as Mayor Tiffany Henyard was a no-show at tonight's meeting. Our Jamont Terry is live in Dolton with what it means for the village. Jamont.
Joe, Tiffany Henyard
is
has
helping Dolton get back on track
since that now infamous brawl at the township. Now, after losing the election in a big way last week, she remains a no-show. This, as federal subpoenas reveal, there's a criminal investigation into Henyard and her administration is now heading to a grand jury.
Mayor Henyard still not present, so we will continue with this meeting.
An empty seat Monday night as the village of Dolton holds its first meeting since self-proclaimed Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Oh, Tiffany ass worried too. That's why she hiding out. She ain't really been posting either. Now, she did post a dumbass Basquiat picture the other day talking about some she see beauty in that photo. She don't know what the fuck that is. She don't know what pie is. She worried. She's sweating out behind the scenes. Where's the rest of her feed the people? Where the rest of her song is? She ain't gonna put that out. Where's the cooking with Tiff? We done with that? Where's the on the move with Tiff? We done with that too? You just can quit everything, huh?
Has a super loss on election night.
Let's move forward. Put this behind us. That is one person to take care of that business. That is not our place right now, and we don't have the means to really deal with all these. That must have been
Jed cousin.
And the legal process continues. Last week, when Dolton voters headed to the polls, federal prosecutors came to the Village Hall and served these papers. It's a subpoena to testify before a grand jury. It's dated February 25th, 2005.
Man, that was a super
emails,
loss.
Phone calls, text messages, and any other means of communications for property in Dolton where the owners could not get a license
that
to
lady
operate.
couldn't get 600
With the
votes.
subpoenas, we know there's going to be more to come with other businesses, other vendors.
The subpoenas requesting
The people on her ticket got 4 votes in her except for one, and she tied them.
Ranging from January 2014 through the present date. The federal documents are clear. This subpoena seeks records pursuant to an official criminal investigation.
Definitely going to comply with the thing that they're asking for here.
Trustee Tammy Brown is not seeking re-election.
There's a problem here.
She tells me while Henyard will not remain mayor, the fallout of her behavior continues to be felt. She'll dealing with what?
With problems that Mayor Henyard created. And that is going to be maybe the next 2 or 3 or 4 years. We got a long road ahead of us. A lot to work with, a lot to deal with that Mayor Henyard created this monster.
Now, that subpoena shows that a special grand jury will meet later on this month. This as the feds work to build a very strong case against the Henyard administration. Live in Dolton tonight, Jamont Terry, CBS News, Chicago. Joe?
Jamont, thanks.
Grand jury going to indict them. They got Keith Freeman who been snitching for 7 months now. Lacey ass snitching too. Let's not forget, we ain't heard Lacey name in a minute. His ass is snitching too because he cut a deal in order for him not to be fucked up by the feds on that. It was a whole bunch of shit before it started. I think the meeting was exactly an hour. Ooh. They just showing the people in the crowd. Hold on. Jeez, when did this meeting start? The fuck that means?
7:06. Okay, Mayor Henyard still not present, so we will continue with.
Okay.
Meeting, beginning with the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll ask all that we stand and face the flag for Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh no.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, I'll ask Trustee Sam Brown if he can lead us in prayer.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I say of the Lord, He is our refuge.
Tiffany is stupid if she thinks somebody is voting her back into a political seat. She should have seen that 14,000 people voted. She got 500.
I say, brothers and sisters,
See that if that's a sign people don't like you, I don't know what it is. They played dirty tricks to get you out your supervisor seat because that's how annoying you
Okay,
are.
next we have our public comments. So we'll ask anybody that has comments for this body, please come up to the podium. We have 3 minutes, and I will give gentle reminders along the way.
Now he got his phone out. Mayor Pro Tem.
Good evening, everyone. All right.
Good evening.
I just want to say, I talked to, is she still here? Cassandra?
Uh-oh.
She's not here. Okay. I asked her a simple question, which she could not answer. And
Wait, she ain't at the meeting. She talk all that shit about what be going on at the meetings, and she ain't there to see it in person. I only recall her being at one meeting when she announced that she was running. She ain't got time for this shit.
unfortunately, I wish she was here. I got a spiel. She couldn't answer my question, but she wanted
I'm gonna see if she'll talk to me.
And I asked her, can you just answer my question? What is it that you believe these trustees have done wrong? Because you keep saying that they're crooked, they've done something wrong, but you are not telling me anything. She cuts me off again. She can't give me an answer. So I politely say, okay, you want to talk over me? You want to answer my question? You're doing a Henyard on me. What did I say that for? The lady called me a little girl, told me basically to get a life. So anybody that's running as a candidate for the mayor, you would think that person would want to address your question, give you an answer. You would
be wrong.
Would want you to know what their platform is.
They ain't got time for this shit.
Being combative with them. I have high anxiety, and that woman is causing the same anxiety as the outgoing mayor, and I can't deal with nobody like that. So that's all I have to say, people. I'm sorry. I have to get that out because
At the rate this lady going, she gonna get less votes than Tiffany if she keeps up with the way she going. I don't know why these old folk get on so they don't know how to use social media, and it becomes their enemy. Because nobody knew who the fuck she was until she just said she was in there running for mayor. Cool. But now she's actually getting online attacking people. The same thing the last mayor did, and she thinks she gonna win. Clearly, if you just look at the percentage of the vote that Jason got, it's gonna be the same. Tiffany got 12. Cassandra's probably gonna get 4 to 5% of the vote. Based off, it's gonna be the same results just because she's being a dick. She could have been that mystery candidate, but she doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. That's one thing Jason got going for him. He don't do a lot of public speaking on this shit. You don't find him on his IG going off on motherfuckers. You don't find him on his Facebook going off on motherfuckers. He keep his head down and do his job. He let everybody else speak for him. He got publicists and shit of that nature. Yeah, I don't think this man got nothing bad to say about Tiffany. And he didn't say shit bad about her leading up to their runoff. He didn't say shit after he beat her. He got all rights too. Right before he beat her, she tried to come out and make it seem like he was stealing. She was playing the clip saying the feds investigated you at your job. She tried a whole bunch of shit. Y'all don't think that man want to cuss that bitch out? And he has not. Better man than me. But yeah, you got to learn how to shut the fuck up sometimes, Cassandra, unless people actually ask you. Now, once you got asked the question, you went off on a motherfucker. But Facebook and stuff is not going to be your friend unless you're coming on here telling the residents of Dolton what you plan on doing to help them get out of debt. You keep asking Jason what the fuck he gonna do. It's almost like you don't have a plan and you want to see what he doing so you could try to formulate your own. I know how politics go. But you don't seem like because you're more concerned about what they've done, what the trustees have done in the past than saying what y'all need to do to fix it, what initiatives you got going forward, what you think would help. Are you asking the people what they want? Are you polling the people, asking them what they want? Because you could tell us all day, oh, people are emailing me and texting me every day saying, are you still running? And you could tell us that, but we don't believe you. We just don't. Seeing is believing, and you ain't showed us nothing yet. Other than that, you don't like the current administration. Which nobody does. But you're including everybody in there. Who did somebody say? Who did they say that it's in the public comments? I got it. I'm gonna get to Miss Roberts later. Hey, me, boss Linda.
I still have that. So, thank y'all for this.
Thank you.
My trustees want to be me.
That's a new face.
My Dolton neighbors, our acting mayor and trustees. I have a concern. I know it will be solved tonight, but about my water bill. The current one I got has no previous consumption, no current, and an amount.
Shit, I need to try this. My goddamn light bill was $900 motherfucking dollars. I was like, son of a bitch, what happened? What the fuck? I need to pull one of her and say, I refuse to pay this motherfucker until it's checked. But Memphis ain't going. They're gonna cut your shit off. They don't care who you talk to. Like if the owner of MLG and W don't come in there himself and say, hey, leave them alone, your shit getting cut off. But yeah, these light bills is outrageous. Shit.
I went back. This is not the first time because I had another bill, the same thing. It's identical. I won't say it's identical because the prior bill from 2024 is for the same period, same amount. So now I want to know where these figures came from. If there's no consumption on there on the current bill I have, where did you get the numbers from? Also, how is it identical to a year ago? So I brought copies. I want it to go on record that I am questioning the bill that I have now. I'm going to submit copies to the village for them to take a look and explain to me first how these numbers came about. Secondly, to make a correction, because I know there has to be a correction in the bill. I'm not paying anything until I get an explanation. I can't remember offhand, and I think the due date is March 17th.
Hopefully the trustees got enough pull to where they could honor her request where she says she ain't paying, because like I said, in Memphis, you can say that it sound good, but your shit gonna be off the day that cutoff notice comes. They don't care. So I hope it all works out for her.
Payment of my water bill, but nothing's going to get paid until I get an answer and until I get a correction in my water bill.
I think Jason probably just gonna pay her bill. I think he's been known to do that. I think he's just gonna pay her bill.
I'm sick of this. Like I said, this is
another thing. Why the hell was Trina so angry at the beginning of this goddamn meeting? I heard her screaming on this broadcast at the beginning. I'll just be back when they explain how they hid their millions of dollars. I'm like, why the fuck is she so angry? The meeting ain't even started yet. That lady needs some dick.
And I paid the other one that I got that was the same date. I also ran across another period. I didn't bring that for an identical period a year before that. So I just want that to be known, and I'm going to submit copies or whatever I see, I guess, to the.
And Ms. Barber, if I can, because we definitely do not want you to pay anything until you get an explanation. Would you be able to give a copy to the administrator in the back?
Yes, yes.
Good evening. My name is Beth.
Hey, white lady.
Of the village of Dolton. I am standing in strength.
We don't get too many non-colored speaking at the meeting. Hey, how you doing?
And in faith that the enter that has not occurred yet. There has been some court issues involving Andrew Holmes.
Andrew's still getting the trustee check.
Who has survived. And I'm standing with Tamia, who is also a survivor. I'm standing in strength, and I'm asking Andrew Holmes to resign his position as trustee of the village of Dolton.
It's John Morant this time. John Morant paying the bills. Hey, Alicia Nicole.
First, congratulate.
I use some of your videos.
But also, I really want to take the time to point out a few people that were so instrumental. And I know that the slate, they do it every chance they get. But, for the first board meeting post-election, I just want to shout out Sherry Britton, Belma Price, Dan Lee, Beth McBride, Babe Solo, just everyone that really had a hand in this race. It couldn't have been done without all of you and me. I volunteered a little bit too. But the outcome.
You're a narcissist, Alicia.
It's completely different. It's relaxed. It's just different, and it was so refreshing to have this young lady who was on here before me talk about her water bill. That's refreshing. That's what these board meetings like. So
Alicia, that was depressing. That wasn't fucking refreshing. It was depressing, but I get it though. You saying y'all used to so much shit going on, complaining about Tiffany. It was great to hear another problem for a change. I get it, but that shit was depressing. Good morning, Sonya. Good morning. That was depressing.
Get back to that, even that sense of normalcy is a victory. Stan Brown, I want to talk about Stan because Stan, I love Stan.
I'm gonna let you say what you got to say.
I don't care what has transpired. Stan is trying to do the right thing, and you have to support.
How in the fuck is Stan trying to do the right thing by still not showing the fuck up? How is that trying to do the right thing? He was just, now, I don't know if Tiffany had his permission, but yeah, she used him in the propaganda videos that she did right before the election. She used Stan Brown talking about Jason. Then he show up at Jason in them goddamn meeting with it don't have on a Clean House 2025 shirt or nothing. We ain't heard him endorse these motherfuckers at all. How is he trying to help? Stan is looking out for himself. Stan is swaying the goddamn middle. That nigga is not to be trusted. He don't have loyalty to nobody. Tiffany thought he was loyal to her, but nope. When that nigga said, it's just feds investing, they investigating everybody or just you. Yeah, that told it all right there. What kind of dumbass? Ain't nobody else asked that question. Is they investigating everybody? If you ain't done nothing wrong, why the fuck are you worried about them investigating you? He ain't snitched on Tiffany. He ain't came to no meetings and helped them pass fucking agendas against her. He ain't took none of the votes against her. He abstained from all the motherfuckers. He trying to help how? I thought the nigga quit. He been gone that much. I thought Stan quit. How in the fuck are him and Andrew Holmes even still trustees the way Tiffany talk about you can only miss so many meetings? This nigga ain't been to a meeting. Man, look, we ain't seen Stan at a meeting since at least September or October. The regular meetings he don't show up for. He may pop up at a park district jam, but you cannot count on Stan Brown to be there to vote. So I disagree totally with this nigga is trying to do the right thing. I just don't see it. I see Stan looking out for himself.
People when they're trying to do the right thing, no matter what. We've all fallen short, but Stan is here, he shows up. Look who's not here. Those are the ones you need to be worried about. The ones
that nigga don't show up, but he don't show up though. Cause he there this time does not mean he show up. That's like saying Andrew Holmes show up. That nigga don't be there. Since his name got hot, he don't show up. Tiffany don't show up. He don't show up. She don't show up. Tiffany is not coming back.
Afraid to show up. So Stan, the man, stepping Stan, we are good.
Can they pass an ordinance to go ahead and have her name taken off everything since it's guaranteed she won't be back in office? Her name should be off the side of the building and everything. It ain't got to be nobody's name up there. Her name just don't need to be up there no more. In this transitional period, it's just this month. It's no more business for her to handle. And I find it funny, as this meeting was going on, she was posting on Facebook that ugly ass picture. Because she knows she got to figure out what the fuck she finna do. Hopefully she saves some money over these past 4 years. She should be sitting on a couple million if she ain't fuck her money out. But she got to figure out what the fuck she gonna do.
And I just want you to.
If you were smart, you a damn polarizing figure anyway, you would be reaching out to some of these networks, seeing if you could be on some of these reality shows, or if you could perhaps get your own. But nobody, you would have been best served getting your own reality show while you were sitting mayor and supervisor. That would be something to show. Now that you don't have either one of those positions, don't nobody just want to follow you around every day. But you could probably get on like a baddies or something, one of them fighting shows, a Tubi show or something, and you could probably turn up. You could be the next Natalie Nunn or somebody. I don't know. You like fighting kids. You go to baddies and fight. You jumping in brawls and shit. They will have you on there. You already got a name.
To know that, and I'm just excited about this slate and moving forward. We're not done yet. We do have another election cycle. Thank you for the young lady that spoke about the other candidate. I also tried to just approach her very diplomatically, just to kind of get her opinion.
What are the
and I was met with disdain, I guess is the best word, not towards me, but towards the administration that she would ultimately have to work with. So, be very calculated.
Oh yeah, I probably watched it, Junkie. I bet she got fat pussy.
She with the trustees last time was great. Looks like this meeting, I don't know if it's because people are
like skinny girls.
Tiffany wouldn't be here, but stay involved. She's not the reason why you guys need to be here. It's so much bigger than that. But please continue to stay involved. Come to the meetings. If you can't make it to the meetings, come with the trustees and get to know your board. Get to know what they want to do, what they're doing, and how you can help. So that's all I want to say. Clean house, and thank you everybody, including me.
All right. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? Right.
That's a new person speaking too. I like her hair.
I was very inspired this morning doing my meditation to share this with you. Can you hear me? All right. Giving glory and honor to God first, and then to our newly elected, I'm saying mayor, the trustees, and
he's not
the
ma'am.
sound of my voice. Now,
ma'am. I like your wig and all, but I cannot let you make that false ass statement. He is not the newly elected mayor, ma'am. He just got the opportunity to go to the finals. He just won the Eastern Conference Finals against Tiffany. Now he got to go to the finals against Cassandra. It's gonna be a sweep. Now he is gonna win, but you can't call him the newly elected one into this other election. See, that's why that lady came out here talking shit, saying he ain't the mayor yet. Oh, that's why he's not. He just won the primary.
First, and then to our newly elected, I'm saying mayor, the trustees, and staff.
Well, she says she's saying, but that's wrong, though. It's wrong for you to say the newly elected mayor. Now, I'm confused. The trustees actually have their position, right? Or do they have to go through another one like Jason just had to do. I don't know how the Dolton shit works, so I'm unsure if they have to run against Cassandra and her ticket or what. How does that work? Somebody that's from Dolton that knows or has been following this, somebody that knows, can you help me out in the comment section?
And everyone at the sound of my voice. Now, it was said, it was
Try
said
to take that
by
gen
the
off.
beloved
It
Dr.
wouldn't work.
Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was said by the beloved Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that people will be judged by their character. He also said the true measure of a man is not how he behaves in moments of comfort and convenience, but how he stands at times of controversy and challenges. I applaud Mayor Pro Tem Jason House for being that man of character. Give him a hand, everybody.
I had just said that, like he ain't said shit. He could have went off. I would have went off. We done seen so many politicians go the fuck off. Big Booty Belcher is one. She don't take Tiffany shit. Not all the time. She's reserved more times than not, but sometimes you be like, oh, you done went too goddamn far. I ain't finna let this shit slide. You got to. Politician or not.
Now I want to say the slogan of choice for this administration's campaign, Clean House, is very timely. Many women here and some men may know about what cleaning a house really means. Now, all clutter, garbage, and unnecessary items must go. Am I right? All right. So moving forward, let us begin our clean house by throwing away all unforgiveness, bitterness, and resentment, so that the village hall or wherever we may meet will have the sweet smelling fragrance of peace, love, respect, and unity. Now, let us not esteem past discrepancies, unlawful actions, and unwise leadership. Let us move forward with hearts of understanding that vengeance belongs to God, and He takes care of our enemies in His way and His time. Let us believe that the atmosphere has shifted and the light is shining brightly over Dolton. Now, let us breathe in hope, transparency, prosperity, and
her time up.
Faith that we can do whatever it takes in Jesus' name. All right, now to make Dolton
I like your
rise
glasses too.
again, healing and restoration will come. I pray that cleaning house will mean our new administration will intentionally operate in the spirit of unity. Be covenant keepers by holding fast to the promises and vision you make towards yourselves, each other, and the people you serve. But last but not least, remember that even the smallest accomplishments we make, that God alone receives the glory.
Good evening. My name is Ethel Wilkins, and I have been a resident of Dolton for 30 years.
There's a lot of new people popping up speaking.
Working, I couldn't attend these meetings because I did what? I worked.
Wait a minute. What does her button say? What does her button say? Is this a Cassandra fan?
Good evening. My name is Ethel Wilkins, and I have been a resident of Dolton for 30
Hey,
years.
Ethel.
Working, I couldn't attend these meetings because I did what? I worked 12 hours a day. Since retiring, I've made my business to try to come in to the community meetings and now to this village meeting. Business at hand, St. Patrick's Restaurant, 15022 South Lincoln. Is that business supposed to be open?
No, the business is not currently open. They've had a few invite-only events, but they are not currently open for business. Additionally, I will add that they will be present at tea with the trustees to have further discussion with the community about their intentions, everything from parking to the street patrol to safety, that information that the community deserves to know.
So there's many things that need to be addressed, and I'm not gonna bring them up here, but for the safety, I live in that neighborhood, and it has changed. Some for the better, some not. But you can tell when garbage day is, because when the cans are overfilled and that wind blows, It's all up and down the streets. But notwithstanding that, there've been many events taking place. They're not talking about the soccer dome because now they own that. But there needs to be something done, and hopefully the Saturday we'll get some information. But until that's done, I don't think that parking lot should be filled, nor those floors with people partaking in a visit for business, because it is business. And back to the meter reading, I haven't seen a meter reader for about 2 years now since the young man retired. That was my meter reader for 30 years. They don't come around anymore.
Shit, we don't have meter readers anymore either. They got the smart meters. I think the only thing the meter readers do is come out and check the water. But as far as the electricity, every house, apartment, and thing that has electricity, you got a smart reader. They reading this shit off the computer. Then you would have to request somebody to come out to see if their readings are accurate to what they doing on the computer. But yeah, it's digital now, man.
And you know when they come around because they leave a card, a yellow card. There isn't any cards. I haven't seen a card in 2 years. But I continue to do the best I can to call in and work with the system. I thank you.
Well, thank you for the comment. And I will also share the water department. Well, there's numerous concerns that the village is facing. The water department is high up there on them. So the meter readers, we do understand that there's far more estimated readings and actual readings not being done, and that is going to be that's going to be
that's what the smart meters estimate too, based on your previous use of algorithm. I don't know how many years they went back and traced your usage month to month during certain peak seasons and all that, but that's how they come up with the average. They made an algorithm because somebody didn't sit there and go through all your goddamn bills. They averaged out what you normally pay, and they just started sending this shit. Some people complain and get it changed. Other people just roll with it. It's a thing in every city.
the challenge that's going to be a task that we have to tackle.
Good evening, everyone. And I hope you all feel like I feel, like a fresh breeze has blown to this village of Dolton.
Damn!
Something, because I think I said before, we want to put the current administration in our rearview mirror. But what we have to do is resist the impulse to throw
Good morning, Leah.
And stomp on the gas. Okay? Let's move forward. Put this behind us. Let law enforcement take care of that business. That is not our place right now, and we don't have the means to really deal with all these legal issues. So I know we all like to play pyramids and so forth, but the process does have to play out whether we like it or not. And as far as the water bill situation, I was also down at Village Hall today also. And I've been there before, and I do have some advice for people that are having this problem with the estimated bills, because this was told to me by one of the employees down there. You can request a scheduled reading for your meter. You can do that. She suggested I do that in the last period, and I did receive a credit, and those estimated bills are.
It'll probably take them folk a month to send somebody out.
Off. And so if you really want to take care of that business, just make sure you got to request that reading. They will come to your house at a designated time, and then you can get current on at least the last year or two. I can't really say how far back they go, but that is one way of dealing with that. And hopefully sometime at some point during the next, couple of months and so forth, we can get this permit situation straightened out. We have business permit issues. We have building permit issues, and those impact both the businesses and the residents. That's how you grow when you grow businesses. And right now, they're being stifled. Because of lack of staff, we have to hire some professionals to come in here and undo all the things that have been mishandled by the current administration. And it's not going to happen overnight, but it has to get done. So hopefully, as we move forward, we can put some of this stuff behind us. And I know it is something, because a lot of us have a lot of pent-up anger. But right now, we just have to be strategic with this.
My name is Rabbi Michael Daniel, human rights activist in Chicago. Congratulations to the City Council and the new administration is coming forward
The city council, nigga. There ain't no damn city council.
To Dalton.
Goddamn rabbi. See that's the bruh. First of all, we're not gonna take you seriously coming there with a damn yarmulke on. You ain't Jewish, nigga. You is not Jewish. You was not born a Jew, sir. Stop it. You converted probably 10 years ago. I could tell you just recently did it because you wearing the clothes and shit like a new nigga. All right. Let me skip Rabbi back. This nigga said, welcome to the city council. Who sent you? I know it's sent, but sent sounded better. Who sent you, sir? Looking like a Hebrew Israelite knockoff.
My name is Rabbi Michael Ben Yosef from the rights activists in Chicago.
Congratulations to Chicago.
And new administration is coming forward to Dolton. The cloud has hovered over the city for over 4 years now. It's now over. The candidates and all those.
Where you been the past 4 years, Rabbi? What the fuck does your shirt say? We don't read Hebrew. What the fuck does that say?
Running tonight is a perfect night to show leadership, commitment, and willingness to listen. Alexis Wilson was murdered by Officer Perez in 2021 for simply being a young Black woman, a young Black female. Her life mattered and will always matter, no matter what.
I disagree that she was killed simply because she was a young Black woman, because there was a young Black man that was in the car with her that night. He listened to police when they told him to get out. He's still alive. Nothing happened to him. He was not punched. He was not shot. No harm came of him. And he was Black. So if they was just out to kill Black people, young Black women, and young Black men, he would have been harmed that night. He would have been dead too. So I disagree with that statement, but I get your overall premise. You can stick to the facts of the case without saying they simply did it because she was Black, because that part is bullshit. If she was murdered wrongly, unjustly, stick to that. Leave color out of it, motherfucker. It muddies the water. Because then niggas like me got to point out, well, it was a Black dude in the car with her. How come they ain't kill him?
Do. Her soul now rests, and her memories left of those who mourn for her. Her mother, Cara, her father, Alonzo, and all her family loved her. Will the stand there, let's please stand. Tonight, I want to propose before the candidates and the trustees and all who is running for office. It is now time to rename the street of Sibley, 147th Street, after the name of Alexis Wilson.
If you do that, you're going to have to name a whole bunch of streets and things out of people that were killed wrongfully by the police in Dolton. She's not the only one. That's where issues arise when doing stuff like that, because then you'll have other families feel like, well, y'all didn't give a damn about my family. Why didn't y'all give my child's street a name and things of that nature? I think we've had this conversation before already.
To name it?
Yeah, we definitely have, because they were talking about renaming the ice rink in honor of Alexis Wilson. He's saying the street now instead of the ice rink, so I guess they've moved on that. How do they? I know we have a lot of those honorary boulevard signs, them little black and gold signs, but I don't know how they do that. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, like one of those honorary things, or actually having the street name changed and they do the official green street signs or white street signs or wherever the fuck color it is in your city.
Alexis Wilson Boulevard. Why is this important to do? The life of Alexis Wilson put this city of Dolton on the map. The life of Alexis was the beginning that exposed the disgraceful mayor, Tiffany Henyard. It is a life of Alexis, whose life was taken, and now it is now a new beginning for you that you're now enduring.
Damn, nigga, you don't know your statement?
Clean the house. You cannot clean the house until the name of Alexis is respected and honored this way. What I'm proposing. This city owes this family to submit the name of Alexis in our own street named after her. So everyone can remember.
See, everybody don't agree with you, sir.
Everyone will remember tragedy. That everyone will remember the cloud that you all endured. That was because of Alexis.
I get it though.
Now enjoying it today.
Is that Vivian? Yup. Hey, Vivian.
All right, I just wanted to come on here real quick. Number one, say 88%. I don't know if y'all remember that she versus his 88%, not to mention the trustees landslide, as well as the clerk's landslide on all of her slate. We just want to, number one, give them another kudos and congratulations for taking our village back. Number two, I'm so glad that she didn't show up today and interrupt this peaceful meeting and the way that things are going. I'm super glad that Cassandra Hobson Jordan, the plant, yes, I call her that, she has left the building because she has been nothing but a distraction. I just want everybody to realize that stop entertaining her, right? We already know that she's not even probably going to get 12% of the votes that Tiffany Henyard originally got. So
I give her 5%.
Keep moving forward. We got to make sure that we get back out to the polls because, like she said, Jason House is not the mayor just yet, right? That was just to knock Tiffany Henyard out the ballot. But we still have a very important election coming up when it comes to the village of Dolton and when it comes to Dolton Township. So we have to make sure that we are still going to those polls. I believe early voting starts March 17th, and April 1st is the actual election day for that. So we're not there just yet. We're almost there. But we have to make sure that this next election, that he come in on a bigger landslide than 88%. So we have to make sure that we are staying focused, staying the course, and we just have to thank everybody that have helped with this movement, with this Clean House 2025, because we got this. We are definitely taking our village back, and I just want to make sure that everybody remember that you still have to get out there again and vote April 1st. March 17th is early voting, so we got this Clean House 2025. Thank you, guys. And justice for Alexis Wilson. She definitely is the reason why a lot of this has started. And people have to understand her story in order to understand why we need her memory inside of the village. I don't know exactly how you guys can come up with something for a tribute for her, but she definitely deserves to be remembered, to have a memory in the village of Dolton. Thank
The wind blowing hard in the motherfucker.
Conclude citizen comments. I want to thank everybody for the thoughtful comment. Members have announcements at this time. Okay. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Good evening, everyone. I have 2 announcements to make this evening. This Saturday, tea with the trustees. This Saturday, 9:30, in the same exact room. Tea with the trustees. Awesome turnout last month. Great time. It's the time for the residents to come out and tell us what you want to see done and to happen, and for us to exchange ideas as to how we're going to move this village forward. So it's an awesome time, 9:30. We have an awesome time and an awesome turnout. So this month, in the same 9:30 a.m. As I said, I expect to see everyone in this room. So, the explanatory, we have keep everyone as to when the next date of our expungement summit will happen. Hopefully in April. We're working on it, but I definitely will keep everyone posted. So many people have called that are interested in an expungement summit, and I'm looking forward to doing it. But I will keep everyone posted. So please, please, please look on Facebook for the Dolton trustees page, and also on my page. But I will keep everyone posted as to when the next date that we will have the expungement summit. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. 88% is an avalanche, not a landslide. April 26th is a tentative date for Recycle for Dolton. I'll be hosting the Recycle Day for the Village of Dolton. Flyers will go out. The tentative date is April 20th. And then our prayer for Dolton, or since we've been doing it quarterly, April 23rd, our prayer for Dolton fraternity and go to each area. The community and keeps us working with one another. Because Dolton, the Village of Dolton really needs prayer, not just for what we've been going through, but for what is to come. So please keep those 2 dates, April 26th or April 23rd. That's all I got. And thank you to the residents of Dolton for 4 years. I'm playing it now.
Absolutely, Trustee Nolan.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Right? I'm just thankful for the residents for hot simple. Something like a cup of coffee isn't here like really, really cold, right? But it really meant a lot. The weather is breaking, so we know that the season is changing. The Chicago Sky Game is coming up, right? So they're about to start playing again this year. If you are not subscribed to our Dolton Trustees page on YouTube, please do so for announcements. If you're not following my trustee Brittany Normal page on Facebook, please do so that you can register in time, because typically the tickets go pretty fast, okay? And we all know that a family that plays a basketball game together stays together, okay? So thank you kindly, guys, and you're looking good.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Trustee Nolan. Well, my brother, Trustee Sam Brown. I just like to say, the resident did speak, and that's good and understandable. I got energetic board here. Tammy Brown had me in class for 2.5 hours. So, I gotta get my brain with me.
Fuck you, Stan.
Looking at starting a fashion design class.
Shut your disloyal ass up, nigga.
We got some fashion design that will be visiting us. So,
I hope you get indicted.
So, if anyone like to do fashion design, we're going to put it together. So,
Don't nobody want to wear them tack ass brown suits you be wearing. Them John Witherspoon ass suits from Boomerang.
happy Monday. And a couple of comments from me. I do, as always, want to make sure that we acknowledge and thank our host at Dolton Park District for their continued ongoing partnership, allowing us use of the space as many times as they have. So I know I want to acknowledge the commissioner. I think I saw President Commissioner Sandra Wells. Commissioner Wells present? Okay. Yes. Okay, she'll be coming in. I'm sure she's working as always. And I see the Park District President, Cleo Jones. I'm going to give him a round of applause.
My feet up, my feet up, my feet
the
up.
trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me.
My feet up,
I'm doing me.
my feet up.
Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Certain teams, I'm talking sports with drugs, is influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, look pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Way to work naked like a skinny dipping, no cross needed for this crucifixion. Sold out, couple screws missing. Paranoid believing superstition. No paper in the river fishing. Need a stove, what a nigga's kitchen. Without a diamond, still shine glisten. Sell around so everybody itching. Call it strong, charging for a mission. Mathematics, simple addition. Bad luck like a bad kid. One of the few still around street, no matter what.
All right, we back. I don't know if y'all heard me say, hold on, let me reset and come back, because I noticed my mic was off. Hopefully I did it afterward. But that's what happened. I noticed the feed was, and so I just went on and reset it. It started acting up when I was trying to get Cassandra Hobson Jordan rant read up, because it seemed to have been doing good until I did that. Y'all know I got the most jankiest, iffiest internet service ever for $80 a month.
The Joe Biden Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award this weekend. For all the hard work and efforts that you do. So I want to say thanks to those Commissioner Powell Rochelle, Commissioner Gail Towers, and Commissioner Willis Harris. So they're also all members on that board. Thank you for your partnership. We did make sure that we care. We have an upcoming election April 1st, and we want to make sure that we continue to have engagement, everybody's voice be heard, no matter who you vote for. So make sure your voice is heard. That engagement and inclusion will mean a lot, not only for the city of Dolton or the village of Dolton. Also, it goes a long way into making sure that our population or our county we get more resources into the community. A more engaged community brings more dollars in Lord Bergman. And I want to highlight throughout our colleagues.
I just noticed it was
board,
glitchy.
My running mates really were encouraged by the support that we got, and what we really tried to embody and work to embody at all times is listening to the voice of the residents. The slogan "Clean House" came from a Dolton resident, Allison. Okay, I'm going to get the name, but it's not Clerk Allison, it's a Dolton resident, Allison. As we talked about what's needed, it was brainstorming with former Commissioner Kevin Bowen that we came up with changing the narrative of Dolton. So this board is about making sure that we listen to the residents and we are able to actually take already in this village. We just have to continue to get together. You don't forgive me because I missed. I'm drawing a blank on your last name. It's a wonderful woman here. But I have to say that as we're talking about changing the narrative, we all come together under one common goal and one common good. Many people are saying, let's see how they stick together now. Because in the weight of what we've gone through, there still is a lot of hurt and a lot of anger and a lot of frustration. Over the last 2 years, over as mayor, I think our recent times is we want to always be mindful of what somebody else is going through. So if there's hard feelings with one another, we have to sit down together and learn how to talk it out. The board and myself, we will always remain here. We're going to continue the things that we've done well. We feel like the trustees has been an overwhelming success. We're going to continue it. Trustee Belcher mentioned a night of prayer. That's going to continue to go. We see the activity that Trustee Tammy Brown is doing along with the expungement services, and honest to God, she is everywhere. Trustee Norwood, I'm surprised she's sitting still this long because she doesn't sit down, but she will be doing awesome things with the youth, and Trustee Sam Brown is committed to mowing every grass in the village of Dolton for free. Is that what I heard you say? Okay. I didn't hear it. Be other committees. That there's some. So having said that, we're going to conclude now.
Good evening again, everyone. I'm going to ask the board to approve the minutes for February 3rd, 2025.
Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
I heard a motion from trustee Belcher. Is there a second? Second, trustee Norwood. Any discussion? Hearing none. Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Much. Next, we have the engineer's report. I do not see the engineer present with us this evening. I will pause it for a brief moment. Now, we did not have any pre-planned reports right now, but I will open to any department heads if they would like to give a report. We do kind of a change. No reports were required from the department heads, so if anybody has it on their heart spirit to come give a report, I'm sure you'll be welcome with open and loving arms. That's all right. The closed, and now everybody save those hooks for the board of trustees. Corporate bills. So I will read into record here. First, the electronic warrant list for January 31st, 2025, with corporate payments of $136,581.10. Water fund register payments $406,296.28. Total payments on this register $542,077.38. Is there a motion to approve the electronic list is read?
I make a motion to approve the electronic warrant list.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, motion, trustee Kiana Belcher, second, trustee Tammy. Any discussion on this?
Tammy Brown. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem House.
Aye.
Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next we'll go to our corporate AP list, which is dated March 3rd, 2025, with corporate payments, $918,029.33. Gross payroll February 7th, $434,043.37. Gross payroll February 21st, $416,000.
They haven't invited. They hadn't indicted her on any crimes yet, Grace, to come up with the right charges.
Here, motion, trustee Stan Brown. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we have a motion second by trustee Norwood. Any discussion? No discussion. Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next we'll go into new business. Item A, a motion to approve resolution 25-001, posting class 8 classification of certain property within the village, 44 East Civil. Dolton, PIN number is red. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion, trustee Belcher, second? Okay, trustee Norwood.
I just want to state that in regards to the class dates, because I know that in the past we've heard residents inquire regarding them. And I just want to make it known that our goal, we're discussing moving forward, and we're making plans to make our town whole. And with doing so, the business sector is a very important part. So I think that our goal is to make sure that we can keep these businesses occupied. And the ones that are vacant, we can bring new businesses and we can bring new revenues back to our town. If I the class, that just makes it easier to say, which will mean that we will have one less ice while to rebuild what we have. And I'm also to make it known that my only suggestion to the businesses, and I hope that I can propose this or just suggest, is that we just make sure that as the board, as we're trying to make it easier for them, if they can just in regards to the community, I know that it's a new business and they'll be hiring. If they can just keep it open to Dolton residents, that will be great for the community also, so that we can continue to build together. And we know that times are hard, so a lot they can find them in their own backyard. That'll be a plus also. That's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mandate as legally possible. So Mike is looking at me that that business that Dolton residents are hired, and we are working on community benefit agreements for new businesses as well.
Sure. Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem House.
Aye.
And Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is discussion and approval of the CDBG capital improvement application resolution 25-002. Is there a motion?
A motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous. Hearing a motion.
We don't know if she gets away with the stealing of the money. They're still investigating. Why y'all act like the feds don't take a long time to do their investigation before they come get you? The feds don't lose, so they make sure they got an airtight case. Then they got to send it to the grand jury, which they said is coming sometime this month. And it's up to the grand jury to decide whether she gonna be charged with something and exactly what she's going to be charged with. You have to have the right charge to charge it with. You can't just charge her with some bullshit that she could beat legally. You got to find the right charges that'll stick.
And second, any discussion?
I have a discussion, just the paperwork that came said 24. So I don't know if it was a typo or not for the application. Year 24 is keep there, because I looked at it afterwards. So I just wanted to make sure it was for the new year.
Okay. I think they were going to get Mike, is there a motion that we can make that will encompass?
Make a motion to approve it and then correct the date if there's a typo.
All right. So the motion would be that we approve the ordinance and correct the date if typo is identified.
That's fine. I just wanted to say.
Okay. Any additional discussion? Okay, Deputy Clerk, please call roll. Okay, the next item is item C, a motion to approve collective bargaining agreement between the Village of Dolton and Dolton Professional Firefighters Association Local 3766, beginning May 1st, 2020 through April 30th, 2027. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Second.
There a motion, Trustee Belcher, second, Trustee Stan Brown. Any discussion? No discussion. Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Timmy Brown. Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Next up, we have item D, motion to approve global settlement agreement with Dolton Professional Firefighters Association with grievances and for relations board as outlined in the agreement. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
I heard motion, Trustee Belcher, second, Trustee Norwood. Any discussion?
Don't nobody know what none of this shit
Deputy Clerk,
means.
please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next we have item E, motion to approve collective bargaining agreement between the Village of Dolton and the Illinois FOP labor. The recognition. Is there
I make a motion.
Second.
a motion, Trustee Belcher, second, Trustee discussion?
Board meeting, the records clerk department's contract. That's it.
Any further discussion? All right, Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem House.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next we have item F, direction to pay judgment entered in Nexstar Media versus the Village of Dolton, case 24CH5094, in the amount of $52,124.26. Is there a motion?
Mayor Pro Tem, there's no need to have a motion on this. I asked for this to be put on the agenda just as a matter of information for the general public. This is just to put on the agenda to advise the public that a judgment was entered against the Village of Dolton in the case that you just listed out. This is a FOIA case, and the reason I wanted it on the agenda and make everyone aware that although there's going to be a change in administration, unfortunately the next board and the residents of the village are going to be faced with cleaning up a number of matters that were the result back to late 2023, wherein Nexstar Media issued a FOIA request for Henyard's credit card payroll records for Mayor Henyard for the year. These all information that are at the village easily obtainable. The records were not turned over. despite a number of requests by Nexstar Media. In fact, there was a change of who the FOIA officer was at the time at the Village of Dolton in an effort to block the information from going out. And unfortunately, they had to file a lawsuit, and they won their lawsuit. With these FOIA requests, if they're not answered in a timely manner, and if it's shown to be not answered in a deliberate or bad faith manner, they're entitled to their attorney's fees. So the village has to pay out of this dollar amount a $2,500 penalty, which is minimal, although there should be no payment if the records are just turned over. But the village is stuck with a bill of attorney's fees for Nexstar Media in the $20.26. So because simple record keeping in the village, the records were available, there's no reason not to have turned these documents over. The taxpayers are going to end up having to pony up $52,000. So the bill of,
I heard it for.
It's stuck with a bill of attorney's fees for Nexstar Media in the amount of $49,624.26. So that's what brings it up to the $52,000. So because these records were not turned over, which again, it's a matter of simple record keeping in the village, the records were available. There's no reason not to have turned these documents over. The taxpayers are going to end up having to pony up $52,000. So I just wanted everyone to be made aware of that and why that's on there, rather than just people being FOIA or become aware of the judgment against the village. I think they're deserving of some background information. Unfortunately, I think you inherited a number of other litigation cases, a number of FOIA cases. We're working for to get those resolved, but it's going to cost the village money.
Next into the motion to override Mayor Henyard's de facto veto of Pablo Cafe's liquor license. Is there a motion to override this de facto veto?
I make a motion.
Okay, is there a second? A motion, Trustee Belcher, second, Trustee Stanley Brown. I'll ask Attorney McGrath-Lambert.
If I can, I apologize for my voice. I think I'm losing it from singing last Tuesday night. But in any event, we had to go to court many months ago to obtain a preliminary injunction to allow the mayor pro tem to sign checks to make payments where or when Mayor Henyard and her administration refused to make payments for items that were approved. We've now learned that there's a number of locations, businesses that are not getting either business licenses or liquor licenses either renewed or signed off on, even though they're qualified and able to have liquor licenses. One example is Pablo's Cafe, which Mayor Henyard's administration moved to terminate their liquor license a couple of years ago. Pablo's Cafe appealed that to the Illinois Liquor Control Commission, which ruled last August that they were entitled to have that Pablo's was entitled to have a liquor license. Mayor Henyard and her administration refused to grant or sign off on any liquor licenses. So we went back to court in the last couple of weeks, and Judge Cohen allowed us to extend or make the preliminary injunction broader to allow the mayor pro tem to sign off on liquor licenses where they're entitled to have such a liquor license. So Pablo's liquor license was prepared, sat on the mayor's desk for a couple of weeks. She refused to sign the liquor license. So, pardon me, Judge Cohen has used actions like that as being a de facto. So we have to follow certain steps and let the public know and put it on an agenda that the board is acting to override the de facto veto by Mayor Henyard and not signing Pablo's Cafe. So with this motion, if it is approved, the mayor pro tem can sign Pablo's.
Right, and Attorney McGrath, just for clarity, if the board were to not move forward, then that would put us at another losing lawsuit. Am I correct on that?
Pablo's Cafe has a current lawsuit against the village based upon the actions of Mayor Henyard. This does not remedy or take care of that case completely. That case is continuing. Hopefully we can resolve that in short order. But this will allow Palace Cafe to have their local liquor license and then open up once they comply with all of their code sections.
Okay, thank you very much. Any further discussion? Did we motion second? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Trustee Belcher.
No, I'm saying yes, a motion.
Okay, so with that being said, I'll ask Deputy Clerk, please to call the roll on this item.
Trustee Tammy Brown? Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem House?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, and then we have item H, which is the approval of settlement in Karen Johnson versus Village of Dolton. Case described in the agenda in the amount of $35,000. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, hearing a motion by Trustee Belcher, second by Trustee Norwood. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown? Aye. Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay. And at this point, we have already completed executive session. We have reached the conclusion of our agenda. I will ask for entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Motion.
Hold on, y'all. Ooh, someone wants to send me a message. Let me pull this video up. Spam ass shit. All right. Close that because it's still in my ear. What it do, Chef? Yours truly. Yeah, them folk ready for Tiffany to be in jail. It's coming. If she broke laws, which we've pointed out a couple of them, she didn't broke. She gonna go. She gonna go. Come on, Facebook load. Saved. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, still a bit sleepy. Why's Facebook taking so damn long to load? I can't find. I don't know where this woman's doing this shit at. Maybe she was on somebody's stream. Maybe, you know what? I haven't looked on YouTube to see if she has a YouTube page. Well, that's my problem. Okay, why the video ain't popped up? Can we get the video, man? Okay, I got it, y'all. Make that big. Oh, can't do that right now. Hold on. Let me share. I'm tripping. Y'all see the fancy ass griddle chef got? I want one of them gents. I just ain't paying $200 for it. I'm gonna get the $50 version from Amazon. That's the one I'm gonna get. Yeah. But I want one of them. I get to have the two knobs in the lid. I'm gonna think I'm fancy. I ain't gonna never use that motherfucker, but I want one just in case I want to use it. Well, I guess I can make some. I guess I could cook a lot of shit on there. Yes. Can y'all hear this lady? Oh, nope. Hold on. I didn't unmute her. Why don't I hear Cassandra? We got to take you back. I don't know why it's not letting me hit.
Let me say this, and let me be very clear. And I want to be very, very clear because I believe in all things.
Now you sitting there playing in your hair as a mayoral candidate. Can you not do the live without touching your damn hair? Are you gonna be sitting up at the meeting doing your damn hair? They get to 50. I would put I would spray a whole case of Pam on there so it won't stick. Yeah, I gotta find her channel so I can see what the fuck she be talking about. Well, I found one. I sent her a friend request. She probably not gonna accept it. But they're just showing posts from like 2020, so she ain't been using it unless she limited the past posts that you could find. Yeah, all that food wasn't for Chef. He tried to act like he put all that shit on one sub for him. Nigga, there were 18 chicken breasts. You skinny like me. You ain't eating no 18 damn chicken breasts. That's why you ain't do no mukbang. He was cooking for his boothang. They had the munchies. Say out loud.
We should get an understanding. So I want you all to get a clear understanding. Now, I get it with this mayor race. People emotions and all that stuff is high.
Those emotions are high. You're a public figure. You have to learn how to speak correct grammar, ma'am. Why I can't get it to skip back?
In the whole 9 yards. I get it. But let me be clear about something.
Be clear.
Because I don't want nobody to mess around and find out. My personal space is my personal space. You don't get to get in my personal space. You don't get to come ask me questions. You don't get to do any of that. You get to have my personal space. Now, I adult politics showing just how ignorant and immature. It's that you guys do. It speaks volume about the leader that you are supporting.
She going ham. Vote for Cassandra. She look serious as hell. Why are you in, man? I got a question for you. As a mayoral candidate, why are you worried about what they saying about you in Dolton politics instead of getting out here reaching people? You can't effectively focus on your campaign when you spending your time knowing what's going on in Dolton politics that's being said negatively about you. When you going back and forth with Vivian Allen, a YouTuber, you can't effectively run your campaign. How? Is that you just showing that you know how to talk shit? I want to know what you planning on doing for dogs. Now, you gonna cut down some more trees? Are you gonna actually fill these potholes? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take some trips to Vegas and do economic seminars and things of that nature like Tiffany? Are you gonna have walks? Do you have a foundation? Because we see you got a lot of shit going on. Do you have a foundation out there that's a shell? Did somebody start it in your name you don't know nothing about? But you know everybody on the board?
Because you will never see people that support me out acting the way a lot of you all act. And a sad.
So you don't know anybody that supports you that's in jail? You don't know anybody that supports you that's a drug dealer or may do some underhanded, shady shit? You don't know nobody that supports you that steal? So everybody that supports you is perfect? Come on, man. Come on, man. These women can't see past their own bullshit.
Part about it is it's a lot of you seniors.
Chef, she is Cassandra Hobson Jordan, and she got enough signatures to be on the ballot as an independent. I don't think there's anybody from the Republican side running. So it's just her and Jason. But she knew not to go on the Democratic ballot because it would have been her, Jason, and Tiffany, and then he just would have been the mayor already. She bought her a couple more months, but instead of her actually effectively campaigning, she's spending her time on social media talking about Dolton politics and going back and forth with people that are criticizing her. I don't get it. You have the data now. You know you need at least 5,000 people to beat Jason House. At least you ain't got to get 5,000, but you got to have 4,800. I think they say he had like 45. They rounded it up. Yeah, you're gonna need 45, 50, 4,600 to beat them. You talking shit on YouTube ain't gonna help you reach those people. Not in the way that you expected to, unless you are in fact the plant and you was just sent here to be a distraction, to be more negative campaigning against Jason. Because you can't care about your campaign doing what you're doing currently. Why are you even acknowledging this shit? I don't get it. Could you help me understand, Miss Cassandra Hobson Jordan? And you got it spelled two different ways, so I don't know. We got questions about that too. I just got questions. I heard she was on Trina Downs' channel talking as well.
Embarrassing the way a lot of you guys act. You all really need to grow up and get yourselves together. But I'm going to be clear about this thing. Do not get me mistaken and do not listen. I'm just telling you, don't be fooled. Don't mess around and find out. Do not get in my personal space. Don't come with me with no bad energy. Don't do any of that. That's all I'm saying. Now, we can run this race. Yes, I'm going to be dropping receipts. Yes, I'm going to be doing my videos.
Where can you start off by telling us where we can find you? Because I'm surely the fuck looking. Where are you?
Now, if you are so strong about your candidate and if you are so confident in your candidate.
What? I get it. That's what happens in politics. You run some smear campaigns, but that can't be your whole campaigning. What are you planning on doing? How are you better than him? You can't show receipts of anything he's done as a mayor. You can show receipts of things that he's done as a trustee, which only has so much power.
It doesn't take all of that. See, when you got people being messy, being nasty, calling people all out of their names, I said, you should, and y'all think I don't see the garbage that you posted in the Dolton Politics page? Every post comes to me. You don't know who I know that's in that page that's watching it.
Why though? Why do you get every fucking post? Like, you in the group. It's you in the group. Ain't nobody sending you that shit. Why do they have that much time on their hand? Are they getting paid to send you this shit? But why do you care? How is this helping your campaign?
So it just shows a lot about what type of leadership we would have in office. This stuff is ridiculous. A lot of you guys.
So the way the people are acting shows what kind of leader Jason would be, because he can't control what people think about you. That's crazy. I don't know how you formulated your mouth to make that make sense, but okay. Continue.
Guys need to grow up. You guys are so immature. It's unbelievable. And all
you're engaging with the immature people, so that doesn't make you any better. It makes you look like them, because you can't tell who the fool is from afar. because both of y'all arguing. You old, you've heard that before. Well, you ain't too old. I'm sure you're in your 40s. Like you about 40, 45 to 48. You ain't hit 50 yet. Could be wrong, but I could be the makeup. But I think you about 45 to 48.
Those folks with all this keyboard energy and all this negativity, when they see you in person, they can barely hold their head up.
So wait, you ready to fight now? Wait, Cassandra Hobson Jordan, are you ready to slide? Is that what I'm hearing you say? These folk got all that keyboard energy, but in person, they got their head down like they ain't said nothing. That was on a rap song. She gangster, y'all.
And all this negativity, when they see you in person, they can barely hold their head up. Because that lets you know they're all about mess and gossip and all this other crazy stuff. You should be glad someone is running for mayor and giving you an option and trying to help build this village back up. Like, make this stuff make sense. You guys are so held.
They should be glad. They just gonna vote for who they want. They're not upset with you, man. They not upset with you at all. They just gonna vote. They not gonna vote for you. Just like they didn't vote for Tiffany. They voted for Jason. They not gonna vote for you. They're gonna vote for Jason. They're not mad. You just delayed the inevitable. If the sitting mayor couldn't run an effective smear campaign and she sat next to him for 4 years and 12 with some of them on the damn trustees, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You don't have the resources or you don't have the monetary resources. You don't have the production team that she had. You don't have the reach that she has. So your smear campaign is not going to be anything worse than what she could have done. She's 55. Black don't crack. Okay then, Cassandra Hobson Jordan, black do not crack. All right then.
Bent on crazy stuff. If you are confident about your candidate, then be confident about your candidate, but carry yourself with grace and dignity. You guys are.
She killing Philly Phil and Helmet Head. They all in the same age range. She shitting on them folk.
An embarrassment. And it's the same little group of people that comes to the meeting, but make no mistake, I'm not Tiffany Henyard. You will not get up in my personal space. I'm just telling you.
You're not Tiffany Henyard. You ain't the mayor. You ain't never won nothing. You're absolutely right. You ain't. Ain't nobody ran up on Tiffany in their personal space. They haven't done it.
Because that might not work out well for you. So let's not do that. You don't get to approach me. You don't get to do any of that.
Wow.
Now, I believe things should be done decently in order. Now, if you know you are not for me, I'm fine with that. Listen, when I started this journey, I knew everybody was not going to be for me, and I'm fine.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't be talking about what they doing in Dolton politics and how immature they are, ma'am. How you gonna address some but say, I don't care what I think. Why I care, y'all what y'all think about me? You just started your video off saying, I see what y'all doing. I get everything sent to me. You don't care, but you get everything that they say sent to you. That's asinine, ma'am. That's the opposite of not caring. That's you wanting to be in the loop. That's you being in your feelings. That's you taking this shit personally, and that's why you online shooting off on motherfuckers.
It does not matter. Do you understand? What you think about me is none of my business. That's you and your feelings and your perception.
And let me say for the record, Miss Cassandra Hobson Jordan, I'm not from Dolton. I don't know you or Jason House from a can of paint. I just know this is not an effective way to campaign against a nigga who been in politics at least 8 years. and who just had a huge margin of victory. You worried about what's going on in Dolton politics is the least of your worries. If you got receipts to put out, just put them motherfuckers out. What are you waiting for? We've all seen the negative ad campaigns run on the commercials about the opponent. Put that shit out and keep it pushing. You need to be knocking on doors. You need to be trying to hold rallies. Something. You need to be on YouTube or Facebook giving a comprehensive plan, not doing what the fuck you doing. This does not help you at all. I don't give a fuck who the mayor is. I don't live there.
In your emotions. All I can say to you is get over it, because I could care less. I could care less at all. But what we will not do, is be disrespectful and get in my personal space. I do that.
You can't run around catching assault charges and think you're going to be a public figure, ma'am. That's not going to work. Even this bravado here, what's understood ain't got to be explained. You sound like you keyboard warrior right now. And why? Who threatened you? Who said they was going to fight you? Because you keep saying, I'm not Tiffany Henyard, but all these 4 years, ain't nobody ran up on Tiffany and tried to fuck with that woman. They just have not. We actually saw her run into a fight, but nobody, male or female, has tried to approach that woman when she had a shit ton of security and when she got busted on that security and she didn't have none. Nobody has bothered her at all. So why you keep saying I ain't Tiffany Henyard? And actually, when you become a public figure, you don't control what people dig into, ma'am. If you happen to become, you're not the mayor, but how do you think the opponents of each other politically get dirt on each other? Because they dig into people's backgrounds. So when you decided to run for mayor, your business officially became open to people to look into and criticize your husband and all of that shit. Like I sent it Dolton politics. Somebody was asking how y'all just paid off a mortgage and then y'all bought some house for $10 and they all into y'all business because you put your name out there as an official public figure, public servant. And if you become the mayor, it's going to get worse. The news is digging into you as well to see who you are as a candidate. You can't control that. You can't control if niggas find a scandal on your husband fucking bitches. You can't control that. You just can't. Sorry. You can't control if a motherfucker following you and you fucking niggas. If you wanted to control that, you shouldn't have said you wanted to be the mayor.
Okay? Because I don't want to have to go there, and you don't want me to have to go there. Do you understand? So listen, we're in a race, and it's fine. If you're so confident about your candidate, Jason House, then be confident about your candidate. Y'all out here acting a bunch of fools. What are you fighting over? Help me to understand. What are you fighting over?
Apparently, they're fighting over whatever you're responding to. That's what they fighting over. Whatever it is you responding to, that's what they fighting over. Run your race, ma'am. Run your race.
Like when I look at a lot of these people, you ought to be wanting somebody to come in and help you build this thing back up. Y'all are one paycheck from being homeless.
Damn. Who that been? Ooh, wee. No, she didn't. No, she did not. Hold on. Ooh, wee. No, she didn't say that. Well, ma'am, you must not be confident in what you got going. You have to keep saying Jason House, Jason House, Jason House, Jason House. If you comfortable with your candidacy and what you could provide, there's no need for you to constantly keep talking about this nigga. You ain't gonna change nobody's minds that are already voting for Jason, as you just saw. Tiffany's last ditch, she'd have did better putting that propaganda out 2 months before the damn election, not 2 days. That was stupid on her behalf. As if anybody was gonna see that and say, oh, hell no, I can't, no, hell no. And it was shit she had already put out before. So it wasn't even breaking news. It wasn't a shock like we seen it already. Still voting for. What makes you think you're going to be any different? With less resources, she was the incumbent. You don't have the production team that the city paid for. You can't throw the parties that she threw on the city money. What are you gonna do? You gonna get Kiki Wyatt and them to do a benefit concert or something? What are you gonna do?
Like when I look at a lot of these people, you ought to be wanting somebody to come in and help you build this thing back up. Y'all are one paycheck from being homeless.
Damn.
When you look at this village, you look at all the stuff that's.
Who is y'all? She said y'all is one paycheck. Who's she talking about? Damn.
Now, y'all rooting for a person that helped bring the destruction to the village. Like, what kind of juice or brainwash stuff that you guys are drinking? Like, it makes absolutely no sense at all.
See, and right there, you're going to ignore the fact that 2 weeks in, they realized Tiffany with the shit and they started fighting her. They even tried to recall her. So, yeah. Yeah. You can't, you making the false narrative as if they was just best friends. Now, they clashed when they were trustees as well. But they had no idea that she would go on a power trip as the damn mayor until she became the mayor. And then they didn't marry him. You just can't.
But I'm saying tonight, let's be clear on one thing. I don't care who you support. Don't get up in my personal space. Don't get up in my face. Because I'm telling you now, that ain't going to work out well for you. Because I don't care.
Who said they were going to do that, though?
Not about no race when it comes to no foolishness like that. I'm just telling you. Respect my space. If you don't like me, keep your distance. If you don't like what I say on my page, keep strolling. You don't have to come on my page.
But what
sense does that make? You come on my page and get mad about what I'm saying. Go get a life.
We're sad.
Motherfucker, you get mad about what they saying in a group that you don't have. Apparently, you trying to make it seem like you're not in the group. So you're not in the group, yet you mad about what the fuck they saying over there because somebody sending your nose ass to shit. You ain't making sense, woman. None at all.
I need something to do. Get busy being productive. A lot of you all, that's the problem. Y'all need some jobs. Y'all need something to do with your time. You got too much time on your hands. There's a lot to do in this village. If you just ain't got nothing to do with your time, all these abandoned houses, get a crew together and go start cleaning those houses out. Because I'm going to continue to be producing my videos. I'm going to continue to be producing receipts. If we are going to expose corruption, then we need to expose it all. We don't get to pick and choose who we want to expose. As I have said before, and I will keep saying, you all were on the ticket with Tiffany. You all went throughout the village. You convinced these people.
Yes, and then they tried to recall her. Why are you repeating shit that motherfuckers already know? You don't think the citizens know that? You don't think that in order for them to have been in office under Tiffany's ticket, that means they had to have won and people had to have voted for them, ma'am. People are aware. They don't give a fuck that you keep saying that because they've been watching these people for the past 4 years, 2 weeks in, try to get rid of this woman and fight against it. The people have watched it. They've been at the goddamn meetings. Through COVID and all of that, they saw it. So what you talking about is bullshit. That's why you need to be trying to tell what it is that you're going to do or what you want to do or what plans you have for Dolton. What plans do you have to cut the deficit? How you going to stop credit card spending so $40,000 won't be spent at Wayfair and shit of that nature and on artificial ice cubes? How you going to appoint your staff? Who are you going to appoint? Where's your slate? Who are your trustees? Oh, they don't got no trustees. They already in there. I think, I'm not sure. Do you get to have some trustees to go off against the people that just, I don't know. I ain't from Dolton.
To vote for her. So therefore, you are all responsible for what is going on in the village. Now stop with the foolishness. I don't care what you say about that Dolton politics page. I'd have been called bitches, whores, all.
Why do you keep mentioning it if you don't care?
Kind of trans, you name it. Just a bunch of old stupid ignorant stuff, and it doesn't bother me.
It does, though.
So maybe you all want a reaction, but I'm telling you right now, it doesn't bother me. I mean, look at me and look at some of y'all. I'd be mad too. Let's be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. At the
Then she just called some of y'all ugly.
End of the day. So stop with the foolishness. But one thing I will not do, I don't care who you are, I don't care how old you are. You will not come in my personal space with no foolishness. That ain't gonna work out well for you. I'm just telling you. So let's all get an understanding. We all can run a race and we all can be cordial to one another. And if you don't like what I'm posting, then just don't watch. It's just that simple. How are you so mad about me running for mayor? What sense does that make? You just make sure you.
How you so mad about them talking about you running for mayor? Just like you're talking about Jason House, people can talk about you. You saying you gonna produce receipts on them, but you saying can't nobody produce receipts on you. They don't need to. They need to be happy. You gotta stop. If you could dish it, you could take it. I need to find her channel.
Candidate win. That's all. Like, do
No,
you see
you're
my
doing that.
people out here acting a fool? Because
We don't
have
see your
class.
people. We don't see your people.
We know how to conduct ourselves.
We don't see no
We
people.
understand we're running a race. We understand it might get a little
Yeah, she gonna
touchy
get like
and
3%
people
of
little
the
feelings
vote.
or whatever
I'm
might get
changing my
involved.
opinion.
But do you see any of my people out here acting a fool the way you see Jason House people out here acting a fool? As
I
a
ain't
leader,
seen
I would
one
be
person-
embarrassed
I ain't
because
seen one
anybody
time
attached to me,
yours.
I would not allow them to act that way. So that speaks a lot about leadership. It speaks.
You can't control people that support you, ma'am. That's crazy. You can't even control your children if you have any. You can try, but you cannot control them. They have their own thought.
Speaks a lot about the people that you have around you. You have to understand you are the company you keep. So if they're messy and all of the above, then you are what they are because you are the company that you keep around you. So let's make this clear, people.
That woman don't make no sense.
I ain't going nowhere. I'll see you on April the 1st. You understand that?
April Fool's
But
Day.
what you will not do, you will not get up in my personal space. I'm just saying. Now, somebody tried me tonight, and that thing almost went left. I'm just telling you, don't get in my personal space.
How did it almost go left? I thought you said if they get in your space, it's going left. Ain't no talking. The way you saying it's on site. So somebody got in your personal space and it didn't go left. This is, boy. These women be tough as hell. They tougher than niggas.
You can call me all the names in the world. You can say whatever you want to say. Just don't ever put your hands on me and don't ever get in my space. I am not Tiffany Henyard. There is a difference between us.
Nobody
We
ran
understand
up
that.
on her.
That's all I'm saying.
No. All right, y'all. What it do, Javar? She ain't talking about nobody being ugly. The only ugly is that huge ass head of hers. I ain't know she was 55. Well, that lady ain't got no damn receipts. Because I'm saying, like, what is she waiting on? The election that they're saying April 1st? She got a month. What the fuck is she waiting on? She didn't put the receipts out while him and Tiffany was running. She should have been capitalizing on what Tiffany did. Now, if her receipts are just the same thing Tiffany put out, what's the point? If the trustees are already etched in stone, what's the point? You're gonna have to work with those people. If you do become mayor, the same people, the trustees that you try and talk shit about, minus Jason, you would have to work with. Okay, Tammy Brown can't run, and so that Edward Steve got this spot. Wouldn't it be one open if Jason becomes mayor? Wouldn't there be another trustee spot open? I'm confused. Wouldn't they need two for Tammy and Jason? Because Tammy ain't running no more. And Stan in the no, I don't know. I guess Stan still got some years. How? I don't understand if it's every four. And Andrew Holmes, I don't get it, but whatever. They'll figure this shit out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Thank everybody for coming out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the cash out, hit the PayPal, hit the super chat, join the membership, buy an album. Till the next episode. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us some misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hop it, cook it, whip it, ship it, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek. Walked in by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.